Hi, my name's Jackson. This is going to be my adoption story. So I was born in Shening, China on May 10th, 2004. I don't know if I was a single child or a child of many. However, my birth mother could not keep me. If I was not the only child, that would be breaking the one-child policy that China had. So she came into a public plaza. She laid me down near a field next to a factory, and she left. Then two ladies came from the factory. They saw me, they called the Chinese authorities, and the police officer took me to the nearest hospital. The officer had two choices: to go to a state-run hospital that would have let me die because I was damaged in their eyes. The police officer, thankfully, went ahead and took me to the orphanage and medical center, where I got the treatment and everything. Around 2 years later, my parents and family, my two older brothers at the time, and just my parents, they moved to Osan Air Force Base in Seoul, South Korea. My dad was in the Air Force at the time, and my mom went on to a missionary field trip to China with 25 other ladies, and just to shop and stuff, and just get to know the Chinese culture. It was not part of their schedule to go to the orphanage I was at, called Blue Sky Orphanage. When my mom did go to the orphanage, they dropped off medical supplies, clothing, and a lot of other stuff for the orphanage. While she was there, she opened up peanut M&Ms. I know that's really popular here. And out of the corner of her eye, she saw me waddle forward. I was 2 at the time. And she gave me some. And she felt an overwhelming peace come over her. And she felt the Lord saying, "Maisha," that's her name, "this is your son." And one of the main questions my dad thought of is, if we do not adopt this child, he will never experience the true gift of God and the gospel. He will forever live in a communist country with little chance of survival. So my dad went ahead and said, yes, he agreed with my mom. Let's get him. Let's adopt him. So they called my orphanage, and I was up for adoption. I have to say that throughout this whole journey and my testimony, it's amazing how God orchestrated this all. And I'm a big, firm believer in adoption. When I see a couple in church who wants to adopt, I'm always there and saying, you should adopt. You should do it. You're not going to regret it. It's going to change someone's life. So I'm always learning about this testimony, and I'm always looking deeper, and every time I share it, I'm like, wow, God has taken care of so many people. He's taken care of me throughout my life. As a military child, I lived in Virginia, Alabama, South Carolina. I lived in Germany for 3 years, visiting 33 countries. He's just been so good to me. I'm still not the healthiest person. I still have a lot of health complications. However, through the military and through TRICARE and through the wonderful service I have gotten, I've become much healthier, much stronger, and I'm thankful that my family adopted me, because I now know the gospel of Christ, the truth that can set sinners free from the bonds of sin. And I'm very thankful that I was adopted into a Christian family. Looking forward to what God has planned for the future, and I know that He's with me. He orchestrated the amazing adoption, so He has great plans for me, and through Him, I can do anything that I can put my mind to through His will and power and testimony. Thank you.